young man, and he's still a young man, and one of the youngest, if not the youngest, to become president of this association. And I can remember when that young man drove up to my office in the Jeep with no top. It was raining outside. He had a straw hat on. He had boots on. He had a pair of Levi's that nobody else would have worn. But he came into my office, and we talked, and we talked, and we talked. And finally, I said, yes, Bill, I would really love to have you come work for me. Now, why, I don't know. But as he left the office, my wife, who is usually more perceptive than I am, said, you didn't hire me. Well, I said I had to get the cow chips out. But anyway, I told my wife at that time, and I feel it more and more every day, I said, you know why I hired him, didn't you? And I said, you're going to love him. As I said, he reminds me of me many years ago. And I think that this man has just been such a great asset to the real estate business. I can't say. He's been ethical. He's been the hardest worker that I've ever had in my office. Unfortunately, he left me and I had to close my office. But nevertheless, Bill is just one fine man. And at this time, Bill, I wish that both you and Diane and also Vicki come up here at this time. It is my pleasure at this time to install your 1992 president. Besides, every successful leader is a support source that does not receive appropriate recognition. And I can tell you that's true because this gal is something else. But let's correct that from the very beginning. First, Diane, we'd like to thank you in advance for loaning Bill to us for 1992. We also know that you will be called upon to perform numerous duties throughout the year. Those of us that know you have grown to expect that all too often things are taken for granted. From all of us, thank you for all you've contributed in the past and for your coming sacrifices in 1992. Bill, if you will, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly promise and swear to administer the office of the President of the Tucson Association of Realtors to the best of your ability in conformity with the bylaws and policy of the board, to represent the best interests of the Arizona real estate community and the members of this great organization, and to be governed by the principles of honesty, justice, and fair play? If you so subscribe, please affirm by saying, I do.
I do.
Amen, brother. By the authority conferred upon me, I declare you duly installed as president of the Tucson Association of Realtors for 1992. Diane, would you, as First Lady, please present Bill with his pin of office? Before you give him his final thing, I want to tell you that it's great to see how well they wash up. This fellow wore out 4 carpets in our office with his boots. But just look at those new boots he's got on tonight. There's the chip on them, right? With that, Bill and Diane, I want to congratulate both of you. And ladies and gentlemen, this is your first family for 1992.
Tucson Association of Realtors.